Hello, it's me, R.R. Lee, and this is Outlast. I wanted to go through this game from the perspective of Miles. If you didn't know, the main character is silent for the entire game. He'll only grunt or yell or breathe heavily. He doesn't voice what he is feeling. He'll write it in notes, but he doesn't say anything. So I'm going to be his internal monologue for this game. That is what I want to do. That is what I want to do, and I will say whatever I believe he is thinking, or what he would say at any given time, how he would react to things. We're going to do a new game, and we're going to do it on Nightmare, because it has saves. Now let's get started. Why did I have to receive an anonymous tip on something to report on, which is my job? In the middle of the night. Don't they know that it's much better to find clues in the daytime when the sun's out? How am I supposed to find any clues when it's this dark outside? Like, I know it's my job as an independent journalist, but I really feel like I should have joined a union so that I could do less work. It's such a pain in the ass now that I think about it. And they didn't even pave this road. It was just a dirt road on the way to Mount Massive Asylum. I am going to write them a 1-star review on Yelp for this, for not paving this road. I could have gotten here a lot faster if they would have just paved this. Wasting my time, my independent freelancer time. Don't they know that I can barely afford to live with my day-by-day odd job work? And why did I bring this file with me? I don't need any words. I don't have my cabinet to put this in. That is just a poor choice on my part. I should have brought my cabinet with me. Or put this on a clipboard. And my camera works okay. Zooming very closely in and out. And I have night vision. Why would I ever need night vision? Why am I here at night? Or dusk, I should say. I really should have scheduled an appointment for the morning instead of running in here without an appointment. They are very clearly going to turn me away at the front door, so I'm going to have to go in through the side. There we go, a nice hole. Don't know why that would be there, but I'm assuming it's for journalists like me who would want to come in without an appointment to ask questions. Very nice of them to put that there for people like me. They know that I'm busy and would prefer not to go in through the front. And this scaffolding must be for me too. They had the builders put this here, a very shoddy job for people like me. People that are not worth their time. Just through the doors, they keep a really nice place, although it is a bit messy. A bit messy. And there's blood. This is going to be a great scoop. Let me just climb into this vent. It is where I need to be. Just breathing in all of the dust. You know, I used to be a chimney sweep before I decided to be a journalist. Oh my god, a dead body. And countless severed heads. And a man impaled on a stick. I have hit gold. I have hit gold. There's even a large muscular man covered in blood. Oh man, I am so getting a Pulitzer. Sir, can I bother you for an interview? I'll take that as a maybe. Hello? Hello, how are you doing? I'm sorry, no, I am the one who asks questions. I am the journalist here, sir. If I could stop blacking out for a few moments, would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
Merciful God, you have sent me an apostle.
An apostle? No, I am not below you, sir. You are not my boss. I am independent. I am independent. I left my tag back in the car, but I can assure you that I work for no one. I'm a freelancer living off of ramen noodles and the cardboard that it comes in. Well, I guess I'm stuck here now. In my reporter's notebook, you say I have notes, but I have no need for notes. I am a professional. I keep it all stored in my noggin up here. Everything that I see, even without the camera, I will be able to perfectly transcribe it onto parchment at a later time, or even into an audiovisual format, because I am just that good at my job. Collected objects are stored in my notebook. I believe I stored that in my pants.
Get them out!
Help you. I have a degree in art history, sir. While I appreciate that you believe that I am a doctor that can help you, I am sorry, but I am unable to do so, due to my lack of ability in writing prescriptions, and also because I know no cosmetic surgery. If you'll excuse me, as well as all of these dead bodies could stop getting in my way, I will move forward and eliminate the security procedures that will allow me to leave and everyone else. Because I need to report on this very dearly. I need my money if you don't mind. I'll just transfer some funds through this security system into my bank account, and then I will be on my way. Father, what are you doing down there? Father, don't pull that lever. He pulled the lever. Father, I was just about to get my paycheck. Why did you do that? I sense, with my journalistic sixth sense, that I am in a situation where I need to run, hide, or die. But due to my special talent, I will instead throw it back and mesmerize him with my flamboyant ass, allowing me safe passage. How do you think I covered wars? I've covered wars, you know, and I did it all because of my massive ability to pop a squat. I'll have you know that I've covered wars. So this is nothing to me, so long as I can still jump over waist-high objects. I have nothing to fear but lack of money. Damn, I'm poor. Let me open these doors. I automatically know what to do. I just know what I need to do. This isn't my first rodeo. I'll have you know I covered wars and many basements in my day. I will turn this on as well. Sir, I hear you breaking through a door over there. Would you mind if I asked you a question? The question is if I can get by you. Thank you. Thank you. If I could just climb over, I would appreciate it very much. Thank you. And over this piece as well. And what's in here? What's in... Oh, excuse me, sir. I would appreciate you if you didn't kill me just now. Oh, no. Oh no, I need to transfer now into another parallel universe because of that. This version of me is still alive. Miles F. Upshur 2 here, or should I say junior or senior. They're all copies of me throughout the multiverse. How do you think I'm able to report on things so easily in such danger-ridden areas? It is because whenever one of me dies, I am able to transfer my consciousness into another version of me that is still alive. So I truly have nothing to worry about, and can report on anything that I so desire. The truth shall be known, and it shall be known through the name of Miles F. Upshur, Pulitzer Prize winner. Now, sir, if you will excuse me again this time, I have you on camera. I have you on camera, sir, so I'll appreciate it if you do not assault me. I only have so many bodies that I can transfer to in this multiverse. Take this door in your face. As I put the power back on, that will allow my payment transfer to process. Sir, I appreciate that you are opening this door for me, but I will take my leave. There is no need for you to escort me out. Let me just turn the power on and I will be on my way. You are free to live in this basement, as I am sure you were doing perfectly fine before. With or without power, sir, that is assault. I will sue you for that. I will sue you for that. I will have you know, as an independent journalist, I do not have insurance. So I will need you to pay for any and all medical costs that I will incur from this injury. That was not very kosher of you. That was not very kind. In fact, I would go as far as to say it was rude. Now, to get my money. And Father, what are you doing? You are drugging me. Father, don't you know the danger of drugs? Did you not read my Dare article?
But you can't leave. Not yet.
So much to witness. Father, I am the one that is doing the reporting.
Will you see it?
See it? Father, what are you talking about? There is nothing for me to see on this screen. This is candid camera, is it not?
Into the unbelievers.
Well, Father, that is very impressive. I appreciate the green screen effects, very nice, but I am someone that appreciates reporting actual things that are happening. So if you don't mind, I'm going to black out now. Just loading my reality. Oh no, I don't feel so good. I don't feel so good. Everything is blurry. And my journalistic sixth sense is detecting, diagonally left from this room, that there is uncovered dong. 2 of them, to be precise. That isn't very good for my career. I'm trying to be a published journalist, if you don't mind. And reporting on uncovered dongs would greatly limit my publishing options. So I'm afraid I'm going to have to avoid that. Thank you for letting me out. I will see myself down. Goodbye. I'll just make my way into this crack. I'm sure many people before me have as well. Nothing wrong with that. And off to the side I go, on to the next floor. There is just so much to report on in this asylum. I'm sorry. What are you talking about? What are you saying about me in those subtitles? Sick? All I want is the truth, sir. How could it be sick to want to know the truth? I can handle the truth just fine, sir. I appreciate you worrying about me and also saying some other things about me, but I can handle myself just fine. It's why I'm here. Down the drain, you say? Closing doors behind you will slow your pursuers. Thank you for the tip, reality. But I don't need that. Because I have the power of dance. Dance, dance, dance. Shake your money maker, shake your money maker. Let the bloodlust flow out of you and not onto me. Just look at my erotic dancing skills and let the hate be free of you. Feel happiness for once in your life by looking at my majestic badonkadonk make its way out of this room. Sir, you are dangerously close to me. You are going to end up grabbing my ass, and you did. No more dancing for you. I will see myself out. You know, dancing is an art style. I'll have you know that. I will have you know that. Reporting, putting things into words and pictures isn't the only way to get something across. I thought that I could share that with you with dancing, but I guess I was wrong. I have no idea what the people to the left of me were talking about as I climbed out this window. Job likes suppression of your desires. My dance must have awakened something in them. Good thing I am here on the other side, completely safe from their advances. I will have to watch my back now when I'm dancing. I would hate to get backshot by one of those pantsless inmates. I will have to keep an eye on my 6 and an eye on my 12 because there are 2 of them. I can sense that there were 2 because I heard 2 people talking. Such great detective skills I have. Damn, I'm a genius. And another window that is open. I guess I will climb through this. And it's the same 2 people from earlier talking. How strange. How strange. I think you're an asshole or stupid, sir. Sirs, calm yourselves. You could be ugly too. You could be Stupid, ugly assholes, for all I know, but I haven't gotten a good look at either of your faces. But judging from how you sound, I would say that I'm probably spot on. I'll have you know I also do caricatures to go with my reporting. All news articles that I report, I draw the pictures myself, in crayon, I'll have you know. I like to reach all audiences, and doing it in crayon helps me reach a wider audience. And there's a fire, let me YOLO into it. YOLO to safety. I only live once in this dog-eats-dog world, except I have many bodies throughout the multiverse. A nice pile of bodies. This is good for my reporting. I'll just breathe in heavily and get my daily dose of flies into my system. Just breathe them all in. Get my protein in for the day. I didn't eat before coming here, if you couldn't tell. And I can sense the muscly guy coming down the stairs. It doesn't seem like I would be able to bother him for an interview. He seems an awful lot like a man of few words, especially since I heard him say that he would want to kill me. So I think that I will just climb my way up these stairs if you don't mind. Goodbye. Goodbye. I will take any and all comments that you have to give to me and note them down duly in triplicate. Duly and in triplicate, I'll have you know, because I am very meticulous when it comes to doing my job. And I will put you in the little subsection of my paper at the bottom. I will give you a little section at the bottom. Goodbye, sir. Goodbye. If we meet again, I'll ask you for more statements. Hello, quiet sir. Don't mind me, I'm just passing by. Just passing by. Again, I already know where to go. I know where to go. I have been in prisons many times in my lives. Across my multiple lives, there were a few of me that were in jail for reporting on some things. You know, other me's have died for reporting on some things. But I still decided to do it. I still like to report. It's a good hobby when you have multiple lives like I do. It's a great hobby. You get to meet many people, like all of you. How are all of you doing here, locked up in prison cells? I'm sure you are a colorful bunch. Lots of personality here, especially you that's trying to give me a hug from behind. I appreciate the gesture, but gotta go. I'm gonna go. Yes, let me just take a drink from this toilet, and I will make my way out. It was nice spending time with all of you, nice hearing everything that you had to say. I will leave you an excerpt section next to Christopher Walker, next to Christopher Runnett's section at the bottom of my news article. I will be sure to tag all of you. Since you are all going to probably die, though, I will keep all of the revenue for myself. It is a sacrifice that no one should have to make, but if someone needs to do it, then I will. I will collect all of your wills and money. And the sewers. I am now in the sewers. Interesting. How am I here now? I went into the building. But I guess it is where I need to be. I smell a scoop down here. And a scoop is what I'm going to get. A scoop of what? I am not entirely sure, but I hope it's not what I'm stepping in. I would prefer information, if anything, or money. Or money. I don't know how exactly I would get a scoop of money, though. Hello, Christopher. Don't mind me. I'm just going to turn the water on so that I can continue getting my scoops of something. So many scoops to be had, Peter. So many scoops. You don't mind if I call you Peter, right? Then again, you do have your pants on, so I guess Peter would be an inappropriate nickname for you. I'll just hop over. I don't want to interrupt you. You were going that way, I'm going this way. Let's not get in each other's way. We can get along, you and I. We're not so different, you and I. You want to contain things? I also want to contain things into a media format so that I can make money. I'm in a lot of debt. I'm in a lot of debt from journalistic reporting school. I need to do these kinds of odd jobs if I want to get by. I worked in sewers before as well. Yes, many times, many times. Too many times to count. In fact, it is why I'm so familiar with the layout of this sewer, and I know where to go automatically. Some would call it a talent. I would call it a job. A very smelly job, and Christopher, you are going in the wrong direction. Christopher, why are you so intent on being in my way? Do you want an interview that bad? It seems like you want to kill me, though. That is what my journalistic sense is telling me. I've honed this many times in many different realities, and every single time that it tells me that I'm going to die, I usually do. So I would appreciate it if you did not try to kill me like you did just then. I will take my leave, sir. Whenever you cool down, I will be more than happy to have an interview. Perhaps there will be more people open to conversation down this pit that I just flushed out all of the shit from. Bound to be somebody here logically, right? Hello? Hello? Anyone down here? In this pitch black sewer? Anybody? Was that someone that I just climbed over, or was that a plank of wood? Ah, some piping. I'll just climb over that. Anybody up there? Anybody up there? Hello? Hello, sir. Could you answer some of my questions, if you would not mind? I'm here to help. I am here to help. And he is gone. I guess he was in the witness protection program and didn't want to be mentioned in my paper. Man, this sewer is long. Father Martin, you're down there. I can tell you're down there, but you have nothing of interest for me. Same with you. You are both boring. You are not scoop worthy. I am here for the real stuff, like that body that just passed down. I am here for the real scoop. I have seen nothing interesting since I've come down here. Just a bunch of dead bodies and a river of blood. Like, what am I supposed to report on here exactly? There is nothing interesting or unusual happening in this insane asylum so far, at least that I haven't seen in the last 5 minutes. How am I supposed to keep the reader's attention to my article when I write this later, when I definitely get out of here? Why are you doing this to me? I just heard you Superman down. I heard you make a superhero landing, Chris. I heard you. I know how badly you want to be in my paper now, but now it's a matter of principle. I am not letting you in my paper. I'm sorry. There's just not enough space for you. I was going to give you an excerpt at the bottom, but now I strongly feel like you don't deserve it. You are trying way too hard for it, so I am not going to give it to you. Tell you what, I'll make a compromise. I won't write about you, but how would you feel about a video format section? I will record you for later. How does that sound, Chris? Do we have a deal? Do we have a deal? I will record you and use your likeness in later reporting. How does that sound? I'll add some nice dubstep over it, a nice voiceover, maybe give you some hair and a nose. What do you say? What do you say? If you agree, just show up on camera. That's all you have to do, and I will take that as your consent. There you are. I'll take that as consent. I can work with just a pair of eyes, though. You don't have to come any closer. I can work with eyes. You know, eyes are the window to the soul, and I firmly believe that eyes are enough. I'll add in the rest with special effects. You are perfectly fine with where you are. I'll see you later, Chris. It was good talking to you. Good time recording you. But I've got places to be. You know, more things to report on. More things to learn. I don't stop myself with just this. I want to excel in what I'm doing. You know, limiting your options is really bad for your career. I need a multitude of information. if I want to succeed in my workplace, which consists of just me, because again, I am independent. I appreciate your concern, though. And sir, you are running away from me. I have no idea why. And also, how did you get here, sir? How did you get here with your arms tied up? Did you get down the ladder with just legs? That is very impressive. I will include you in the article. I will take those screams of joy as consent and include you in the article. How does Bystander A sound? It sounds pretty fancy to me. Sounds like a swell name. I will include you as Bystander A. Why, hello, sir. You have the same getup as the guy I just saw. I will use you as Bystander B. Bystander B, are you twins? I strongly feel like you are twins, or that I have already come across a set of twins. But I don't recall seeing any. No, you are the first set of twins that I have seen. I'll include you as Bystander A and Bystander B. I appreciate your cooperation and relinquishment of any monetization that you may receive from this article. Wow, it is dark in this vent. Good thing I already know where to go from all of those other iterations of me dying. Good thing I'm still the one that's alive. Ha ha ha. I'll just push this out the way. Just give it a nice push. You want some meat? Well, you can't have any meat if you don't eat your pudding. How can you eat your pudding if you don't have any meat, sir? How could you possibly do that to yourself? I'll have you know that I write nutritional articles as well, and that is not good for your health. You need a balance of grains and vegetables as well. And where exactly am I going? I've just been constantly running a dead body with organs out. Well, as long as they're internal organs and not external organs, I cannot be looking at any dongs. I'm sorry, but I cannot report on any dongs. So long as you keep that on, so long as you keep your pants on, I will be happy to report on you. So long as you do that and try not to eat me. Both of those things, and I will gladly include you in my article. I can't hide. I'm not trying to hide. What makes you think that I'm trying to hide? If anything, I'm running. Want your money, sir? I am sorry, but any interview that I do with you involves you relinquishing any monetization rights to me, the independent journalist who is writing the article. I'm sorry, but you are currently in the hospital.
You made the right choice here, buddy.
Yes. I don't know why you punched me, but I do know that I made the right choice in coming here. It is my entire job to investigate these kinds of areas.
As a witness or whatever, you must be exhausted.
Take a break, you
Let's
say?
take a break, huh, buddy?
Two martinis as well. Well, I guess I could spare a little bit of time, if you so insist.
Look, a little cardio wouldn't kill you.
Cardio? I've been doing cardio ever since I got here, I'll have you know. For an entire, let me look at my watch, about 30 minutes. Is that not enough? Is that not enough? I also do HIIT, if you didn't know. High intensity training. High intensity interval training. I'm sorry, it has two I's in it. You look rather muscular yourself. Have you done HIIT as well? Or cardio, or any gym?
I love the mountain air up here at night. You want to head out and take a stroll? Go ahead, I'll
And
wait
skip
here.
out on those two martinis?
run.
Sir, you must think I'm an
No
idiot.
hurry.
That is correct.
No,
I
all
want to
right.
stay.
Nose
I
to the
don't want to go.
grindstone,
I'll
all
take
right.
my two
Okay,
martini
yeah,
break
right.
if you don't
This
mind.
way.
I'm sure that we have a lot that we could talk about. A lot that we can talk about. You are really built, sir. Yep, really built. I'm sure you must go to the gym a lot. Although you could wear more than an apron, if you don't mind me saying so. I have nothing against your personal taste and what you would like to wear, but it must feel really drafty without anything on. If you don't mind, I do have an extra set of pants that I'm wearing right now in case I crap the ones that I'm currently wearing. So you could have my exterior pants if you like.
Open that tongue to any
I
use
wouldn't mind
anyway.
giving it to you at a discount.
Truth be told, I was just tired of licking my own stamps.
You still use stamps to deliver mail. You do realize that you can send them electronically now and not have to use a stamp.
Thanks so much for coming by. We'll begin your consultation in a moment. It'll just need a second.
A consultation? Maybe you could answer some of the questions that I have now that I don't need to run around as much.
And,
Oh,
give us a
movies?
chance to
No,
talk.
no. No, those are very important research document videos. And sir, you really ought to wipe your ass from what I'm seeing. You really ought to get
I'm a
that
bit worried
cleaned.
how much time you've been spending with Father Martin. I know.
Time
I
with
hope you
Father
haven't been letting
Martin.
him
I've
confuse you with all
only
his
spent about 5
holier
seconds
than
with him, but
thou
if you say
Bible
so, I would
thumping.
believe you.
No offense to the man, but I sometimes worry he might just be a little bit crazy.
You know, I did get that feeling from him now that you mention it.
When people get scared, they're as like to turn to God as anything else. And God died with the gold standard. We're on to a more concrete faith.
Ah, real
You
estate.
have to rob Paul to pay Peter. There's no other way. Murder.
Wait,
is the
murder?
simple
I thought we were
what
talking
happens
about
when all money's
buildings.
gone? All money that
What
comes
do
around,
buildings have to do with murder, sir?
And that's what I'm here for.
Well, I am a believer in
Makes
money.
you
I am an independent journalist. You don't need to make me believe in it. Why do you need my fingers to make me believe for that, sir? Ow.
Don't pass that on me.
I was already a firm believer. And my other finger. Why do you need a finger from each hand? Is this like those out-of-country banks where you need a fingerprint to withdraw money? Because I'll have you know I have no money in the bank.
It's gonna sell itself.
Well, that was weird. I guess I'll be known as Johnny Eight Fingers now. I'd hate to have to redo my press badge, though. Let's just stick with Miles F. Upshur. Has a nice ring to it. I can still be called that with 8 fingers, I'm sure. Ah, man, I had some bad tacos before I came here. Just gotta get all that out my system. Is somebody here? Yes, I am here. I don't feel comfortable coming very closer, though. I can hear you just fine from here. Just yell it from over there. I see. Interesting. He's too alive. I did get that impression of him.
They couldn't control it. And you can't control it. Nobody.
Who is this nobody that you are mentioning?
He's coming now.
Kill me. Why would he want to do that, though? I'll ask him later if I decide to come back. For now, I gotta run. I am too busy to be spending all of my time over here. Lots of other things to report on. I can infer what he was going to say without having to hear him say the rest of it, though. I'll just fill in the blanks on my own. It's what I'm good at. No need to worry about that. After all, now that I think about it, I haven't really stopped to ask anyone any questions. I've just been filling in all of the blanks on my own. I must be really good at my job in order to do that. Give myself a nice pat on the back once I get out of this vent. I deserve it. I truly deserve it. I thought he was going to come and congratulate me, but I guess not. He must think that I deserve it as well. I've done such a good job. Wow, this really hits home that I only have 8 fingers now. And he's coming to congratulate me. I really ought to go, though. I'm not one for sappy congratulations. I'll see you later, buddy. Damn, it's dark. Really dark. Like so dark. All around me are familiar faces. Worn out. Okay, I'm out. I'm out now. Out through the door. Out through the door. I got places to be. I will take this key. And I will try to climb. I'm very impaired, though, with my 8 fingers. And I have a difficult time climbing over things now, for some reason. It must be that was my stability finger that he cut off of each hand. Now I have an imbalance. Oh well, I'm sure that I can get a prosthetic. At the very least, it doesn't affect my button pushing on my camera. I can still do my job just fine. Well, off I go to the next scoop. I wonder what I will discover next. It has been... Oh, hello! Hello, I'm sorry. You don't have to give me the 2 martinis. I will see my way out without them. I'll be just fine. Thank you for worrying about me, though. Well, that was dramatic. That was overly dramatic. You could have just told me goodbye, in all honesty. I wonder what's next on my adventure. On my adventure down these stairs. Oh, I am going back to ground level. Perhaps my adventure has come to a close. Perhaps it is time for me to leave. I guess not. I see you, Father Martin. Yes, 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 I know. Very worried. I am the apostle. I am the Messiah. Very appreciative of that. I gotta go, though. I gotta go. Other people to interview. I've already seen you a couple of times. I need to meet new people, Father. I can't just keep referencing the same people that I've already seen. I've gotta meet new ones. If I want my article to be the best. War has changed, you say. Interesting. I will be sure to include that in my article. Interesting, interesting. War has changed and fire. Got it. Got it. I will note that down. Put it in my back pocket in my file. I hear you loud and clear, sir. Loud and clear. I've got to go turn the sprinklers on now. I just automatically knew it. It popped into my brain what I needed to do. Wow, I am talented. I just automatically know what I need to do throughout my life. It is as if the heavens are guiding me in what I need to do. Truly, I am the chosen one. I am the Messiah. Don't you agree, Chris? Chris, you think I'm the Messiah, right? Yeah, he thinks I'm the Messiah. Definitely. Definitely. Why else would he be so interested in me now that I think about it? Now, Chris, just watch me throw it back as I make my way through this door. A victory clap, if you wouldn't mind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shake it all on the floor, shake it off to the door, shake it. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Chris. I will see you later. Another valve to close. Chris seems to really want to help me or do something with me, but I cannot let him in good conscience do any of the work that I would be doing myself, because again, I am independent. I feel the need to reiterate that a lot, because people always seem to want to get involved with me, but I do not know what a party of journalists would be referred to as. So I'm just gonna stick with independent if you all wouldn't mind. Now, Chris, I know that you want to be a part of my journalistic party, but I'm afraid that you need to stay behind. This is a journey that I must tread alone. It is something that I must do on my own, because it is the only path that I've ever known. Goodbye, Christopher. Goodbye, Christopher Runnett. I will remember you for the next few minutes until I see you again. And would you look at that? There are some feet behind that wall. And he teabagged me. What a dick. All I did was put his fire out. You'd think that he would be appreciative to me for doing that. because now he can find a new way to destroy Murkoff. The same thing that I am trying to do, but getting paid while doing so. So clearly, I am the good guy in this, and he is the dumb one. There are a lot of trees and trash and debris and floating black blobs in this garden. Weird. I mean, I have floating black blobs in my garden as well, but not so many trees. Weird of that to be there. Why, hello, Shadow Man. How are you doing? I'm just trying to get by, if you wouldn't mind. You don't have any vocal cords for me to ask you questions and for me to understand them, so I understand your answers, I should say. So I'm just gonna go around, if you wouldn't mind. Thank you very much. Now I'm on a roof. On a roof. Anything interesting to report on up here? Doesn't feel like it, and my battery is draining fast. I really ought to have gotten the power-saving batteries. Or a power-saving camera, because my god, does this thing eat batteries. Either that or I should have gotten my batteries from somewhere else instead of the discount supermarket. Because now I cannot see anything. I know that that is where I'm supposed to go. I can tell with my sixth sense, but I can't seem to get up. In fact, I think that I'm in a completely different spot than what I was originally. I am. If you would just climb. If I could just climb, Miles. Climb. How did I get all the way over here? Climb, damn me. Climb. I climbed. I did not. I just put my camera down. If I could just climb. I know you're there, Ledge. I know. I see you. I can taste you. I'm so close. Just let me up. Thank you. Thank you. Have to get out? Why would you want to get out? You are perfectly safe where you are. Not a patient because I don't have health insurance. That's how I know I'm not a patient. Because I would not be able to afford to be here where you are. Not all of us are rich, you see, like you are. I would appreciate it if you did not assume that I just have lots of money laying around to be in a hospital. Sir, that is a very gross assumption for you to make, and how did I get back here? How did I get back here? I am back where I started. Well, I don't know how this happened. That isn't right. Well, back up I go. Back up and over. Up and over. Second time's the charm for Miles. Or whatever body I'm on right now. Second time's the charm. But how did I get turned around exactly? That does not make sense. I know where to go. I have lived through this life many, many times. Maybe if I take a closer look around. I am stuck in the corner. No wonder I got turned around. I got teleported backwards. That is what happened. That makes all of the sense. How do I keep passing up my goal, though? How do I keep doing this? It's almost as if I'm blind and can't see where I'm going. Oh, Chrissy Poo, where are you? I have a surprise for you. It's me. I let you know that now that I'm up here in safety. Bet you feel really stupid. We can still have our interview from up here, though, where you are unable to harm me, if you wouldn't mind. I would be more comfortable doing it up here, because I don't feel as though I would be able to document your answers if I'm constantly clapping my ass cheeks together to calm you down from your murderous rage. No? Well, I guess I'll just find where I need to go next then. I'm sure that if you change your mind, you will show up in front of me, as you seem to have a tendency of doing. Ah, Christopher, are you over there? I strongly feel as though you are over here. Ah, Christopher. Christopher, I'll ask you a question. Do you mind if I get by? Do you mind very much if I booty clap my way to safety? No? Okay, good. Thank you, Chris. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you doing this favor for me, Chris. I will document your answer for future prosperity. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Father Martin, are you here as well? Ah, yes, you are. The Wall Rider. That is what that ghost was called. I see, I see. Let me just document that in my paper that I keep next to my ass in my back pocket. It is the safest place for it. No one will attack me if they are looking at it, so it's the safest place for all of my documents. I didn't bring my filing cabinet with me or a clipboard to keep all of these notes, so I just have to keep all of them in between my ass cheeks, if you don't mind. Don't worry, it's perfectly sanitary. Okay. Alright, and there's a guy passing by over there. Got it, got it. I am writing all of this down to report. I think I'll also make a biography once I get out of here. Nice biography. Maybe some form of non-fiction article. I could base this off of real events and make it a fiction book. I think fiction would sell better, now that I'm thinking of all of this, because who would believe that I'm actually going through all of this right now? I'll probably have to downplay some of what I'm going through. Although, I could tell a slightly more embellished version of what I'm going through right now and sell it as a fiction book. Probably high selling as well. High selling, or it could be low selling and I could just increase the price to make it high selling. Well, high value, I should say. High profit, really. Really. What are my priorities again? Am I doing this to help people or to get paid? I can't remember. I've jumped through so many parallel universes that I can't remember my original goal. Was I reporting on things as a hobby? Or was I doing this because I care about people? You know what? It was probably for both, now that I think about it. And I need to go to the left, and then to the right, straight, and then to the left again. That is where I need to go, Miles. I refer to myself in the third person. It is okay when I do it, because there are multiple of me. If you disagree with that, then you should get multiple versions of you as well, and we could have a fair debate about it. But until that time comes, I will be referring to myself however I see fit. Hello, sir. Would you mind climbing over this obstacle? This upturned bed frame, if you wouldn't mind. Thank you. I will do the same. Took 2 jumps to do it, though. I had to do a nice warm-up jump to get over it. I haven't really done a lot of running, if you couldn't tell, so I had to do a warm-up jump first. And, sir, there is nothing for you here in this room. I'll see myself out. I took what you were trying to protect, which I believe was this fuse. I took both of them, which I imagine infuriates you, since it was your only possession worth having. But you see, I need it for me. Do you see how that changes things, sir? Won't the people here think about me? Me. The guy that's trying to leave. Actually, don't you want to leave too? So why are you stopping me exactly, sir? If you wouldn't mind, could you answer through this door as I leave? I can hear you from far away. I have very good hearing. I can hear you from over here at the laundry chute, actually. If you wouldn't mind just speaking up a little, because I am going to be going even further away. I'm going down the stairs. But I can still hear you just fine from where you are. Just keep talking. And down the stairs, yay! Down the stairs we go to the laundry chute to get the key. Now that I think about it, I wonder why I just didn't pass my hand through the grate, my fingers at the very least, in order to get this key. It seems like it would be able to pass through the grate without having to open it, and I could have saved everyone a lot of time, myself included, and those 3 inmates/patients. Weird how I didn't do that. Oh well, I did it, and now I have another thing to report on. So truly, it was a net gain. And I am almost out of battery. I really ought to ration this out if I want to get everything that I can report on reported on. Follow the blood. Have I not been doing this all game, Father? Father Martin, I feel as though you could just directly tell me where to go instead of using all of this blood. You gotta be running out eventually, right? How many transfusions are you getting? And I can sense that there is a pit over here. I was correct in my senses. I can always sense when a pit is nearby. And black mists of cloud. I have a sixth sense for clouds. And mists and holes in the ground and journalistic reporting. I have so many senses. More than 5, some would say. 6 is greater than 5, if you didn't already know. And my sixth sense is failing me now because I am unsure of where to go. It was over here that I need to go, actually. Wrong. Wrong. Not many versions of me must have made it this far. But I do sense unprotected, uncovered dongs nearby. I better put my camera off. I better look away, actually. There are some unprotected, uncovered dongs in that room. I need to close this door for my safety. I can't be clapping my ass cheeks with that nearby. That is not good for my well-being. That would put me in danger. I have been in lots of dangerous situations, but none as dangerous as that. I wouldn't want any version of me to be going through that. Now, off through this door, through this room, and everything is falling apart. How did they let it get this bad? Do they have a termite infestation in here? Jeez. And they just didn't build it back. I guess they reduced the number of patients that they were accepting instead of repairing it. My camera! No, also I realize that I'm missing my fingers too. I'm kind of sad about that now too. Aw, man. Johnny 8 fingers. Johnny Butterfingers more like it, losing my camera like that. Come on, me. You can jump over things. I gotta get my camera back. Man, you know how much that camera cost? Because I don't remember. It's been a while since I bought it. It's a pretty old model now that I think about it. I probably should upgrade after this. That is something that I'm going to have to put on my to-do list. And I sensed you. I sensed you. You still slapped me in the face though, but I sensed that it was going to happen. I sensed that you can't say that I didn't sense it. You can't say that I didn't. And there's my camera. It fell perfectly safe on top of this table. Yeah, got my camera back. And I put a big crack in it when I was adjusting the screen. Way to go, Butterthumbs. Oh, man, I can't control the strength of my fingers in my hands ever since I'm missing 20% of my fingers. I lost 2 of them. That's 20%, right? Off of each hand. How could this have happened to me? I'm really gonna have to look into prosthetics when I get to the end of this. But it doesn't affect my journalistic reporting. In fact, I could probably remove a few other fingers, and it would make me faster in my reporting, in my running away from things, from when I do my next article. I wonder what I'm going to report on next, actually. Probably the dangers of termites, judging from how this building looks. How did they not rebuild after this? There are so many holes. There are so many holes in the floor. So many doors that it can't be opened because of the weight of the building crushing down on the frame. Just look at all this destruction. If they would have just properly maintained all of this, it wouldn't be as bad. Like this area right here that is a part of the same building. It looks so much better. It's so much better maintained. It looks practically new. How could they not have known? Did they not have any people in that area? Oh, hello, Chris. I don't have any time for an interview. I'm too busy with my thoughts right now, if you don't mind. I'm trying to figure out what is the best way to report on termites as I climb through this vent. And there is a dead body at the end of this. Excuse me, sir. I need to get by. Thank you for breaking my fall. Really appreciate that. A key in the theater. I heard you loud and clear. Loud and clear, I heard you, I heard you. I will make my way over there and get that key. Why am I doing this again? Why do I need the key, Father? Father Martin, why am I doing any of this? Why did I not just leave? I feel as though I have enough information by now that I can make a confident report on what it is I've learned in the happenings of this insane asylum. So why am I still here? I guess it's a matter of pride at this point for me, because it is pride that drives me forward. Pride and the need of money. I do need that money for food. I am very hungry right now. Very hungry. It is very dark everywhere. You would think that they would be able to install proper lighting in this building. How many buildings have I come into that have been owned by the Murkoff Corporation that have not had proper lighting? That is clearly a safety hazard. Don't you think so, sir, that just closed the door in my face? Sir, don't you think that this building could use some more lighting? I think so anyway. And I just fell down. Great. I wanted to run up those stairs again. That is definitely what I had planned. Back up I go. Up the stairs. I wanted to get another look at this back room. Make sure I recorded everything that there was to see. And yep, I did. I didn't miss a single tile when I passed through the first time. But always better to get a second look. Always better to get a second opinion when doing things. Remember that, Miles. Remember that. Whenever doing something, always check to get a second opinion. Witness enough horror, you say, to activate an engine. To activate an engine. Did you not try gas? I have heard that there are plenty of gas-powered engines that work just fine. They've actually made breakthroughs on electric as well. Electric works pretty good now. Almost as powerful as gas, some say, if not better, because you don't need oil or the startup. Just turn the key or press the button and it works just as fine as gas. There is no need to use horror, sir. You could have just used gas or electric. I guess it was cheaper to use horror, though, now that I think about it. Although I don't know why you would want to have a bunch of mentally ill people witness a bunch of horrors beyond human imagination, as well as beat them, torture them, and sexually harass them, because there are a lot of people here without proper clothing, so it's hard for me to believe that it's anything other than sexual harassment that is taking place here in this insane asylum. I do not know why you would want to give them psychic powers. It seems like this could only turn out poorly for you, if you don't mind me saying, Dr. Wernicke. Again, why would you want to give the people that hate you, psychic powers, seems like they would want to kill you with them, right? But I am not a doctor. Again, art history degree here. Art history, degree in journalistic reporting. What did I also say? I also write reports on nutrition and other things. The me's across the multiverses are very intelligent, have very different degrees in various fields, but I'm not a doctor, so in this one at least, so I wouldn't be able to tell you how to run your experiments. Thank you for the key, Father. And you will join the Wall Rider. Well, I will do my part. Let me give you a nice recording. Close up on your face. A witness, you say? Well, I do witness a lot of horrible things in my day-to-day life as a journalist. Thank you for acknowledging that. Free from death. Free from death. Well, I am free from death. I can go through the multiverse. Resurrection. No, it's more hopping, actually. I'm not resurrected, per se. I just go from one version of me to another version of me in a different timeline. It's not resurrection so much as it is just transferring my consciousness into the next person that is also me. So really, it's more like there are two of me instead of one in one body, if that makes sense, Father. Although maybe you can resurrect. It might be different for different people. Thank you, Dong Brothers. Thank you. I appreciate you opening that door to the side so that I did not get you in my peripheral. If I did, that would have been very dangerous for me. I would not have been able to report this in good conscience. And, Chris, I appreciate you coming to wish me good luck, but I need to make my way out to the elevator. Father Martin has tasked me with reporting on everything that I just learned, which doesn't feel like a lot. I didn't really learn anything now that I think about it, Chris. Do you think that I should have learned more things, perhaps picked up more notes along the way, or actually listened to the people that I was coming across that have gone through many horrors in this building? Do you think so, Chris? Or do you think that I've done a good enough job just winging it? I think that's what I'm going to do, actually. Doing that other stuff actually sounds kind of hard. I think I'm just gonna wing it, Chris. Thank you for your advice. I'll just climb up and over to the elevator. Goodbye, Christopher Pooh. Goodbye. It was nice of you to give me that encouragement that I needed. I now know to write whatever I want. Thank you. We take the elevator down, and close the gate. This is the ride that will determine your fate. Wow, Father Martin really did fix the elevator. He fixed it so that I can no longer open it from the inside. What a great job, Father. Good job. You know, you could have just made it so that the elevator went up and down, but he really had to go above and beyond. So my new objective is to find a way out. Thank you for that, brain. I appreciate that. When I went into this tunnel, I did not know that. But then when you thought of that for me, I realized that it's what I should do instead of living forever in this cave. I could have done it though. There is internet down here probably. I could live out the rest of my life here, but then how would I be able to report on other things that are happening in the world? Truly, it is not who I would really be as a person if I were to just stay here forever. Definitely not what I have in mind. Although this cave is very impressive, almost looks like a science laboratory. I wonder what they were doing down here. Something dangerous it seems, because there are a lot of alarms going off now. I better run back the way I came. That seems to be the best option for me. I wonder what will be at the end of this hallway. I sense something. Christopher Pooh! Chrissy Pooh, you came to save me! Thank you, Chris. Very cool of you. I will make your section in my paper a little bit bigger than what I was going to make it. It was going to be really small, but since you kept coming after me and saved me at the end here, I guess I will make your page like a couple sentences longer. You deserve it, Chris. You deserve it. And I got a good recording for that, Chris. I'm gonna get so many views on your death when I upload it without your permission. I will accept you letting me do this as your consent. No need to worry about it, buddy. And you're supposed to be dead and older than sin, but you are alive because of Billy. I hear you loud and clear. I hear you loud and clear. You know that there are a lot of dead bodies out here, right? Did you see all of this? There's a lot of dead bodies here, man. This symbol, yes, I know what it means, sir. Definitely, you don't need to explain it to me. I have reported on many things in my day. I know what every symbol is. I will have you know. I've spent a lot of time as a journalist. Into nano factories, you say. Very interesting. Very interesting. I will write all of this down on the paper that is in between my butt cheeks. Thank you for that, sir. Thank you. Mind over body. Yes, yes. Foolish, you say. You're saying that you were an idiot to use crazy people to do something that would end up killing all of you. Well, hindsight is usually 20/20, sir. If you say that, then I guess I'll have to agree. I'm not a doctor after all. You want me to kill somebody? Yes, yes, yes. Let me write that down in my notes. On my to-do list section of my paper. I will get right on that, sir. You know, this is what you pay me for, right? Especially since I don't work here. Yeah. Let me just wedge that back firmly in between my cheeks as I run down this hall. I can't believe that guy wants to use me as free labor to clean up his mess. To clean up his mess. I guess I just look like a janitor to him. And I guess next he's gonna want me to clean up all these dead bodies too, huh? Well, Miles, a job is a job. I guess I gotta do it. I've fallen so far. About 20 stories. Well, 20 feet, 2 stories underground. I have fallen very far. If this is the job I gotta do, then I guess it's the job I gotta do so that I can do my other job. I guess I'm now a man with 2 jobs. How did it come to this? Was it when I went into debt for my journalistic reporting school? Was it when I went into debt for my art history degree? Was it when I decided to write articles on nutrition when I know nothing about nutrition because I cannot afford nutritious food because of the debt that I accumulated from my first 2 degrees? Where did it all go wrong, Miles? Where did it all go wrong in my life? Now I am just running through piles of gore and blood and dead bodies to do other people's job for them for little to no pay. I'm probably not even getting paid for this. This is probably going to be an internship type position, I bet. They're not even gonna pay me for this. They're gonna pay me in experience. I can't believe I'm letting myself do this. Do not turn the valve. Well, I was told to do this, so screw you, sign. Why? Why are there so many screams and music playing? This cannot be good for me. I better keep running as I've been doing for like the last hour. You know, Traeger said that I wasn't doing a lot of cardio, that doing more cardio couldn't kill me. But I've already done 30 minutes earlier before that, and I've done another 30 minutes now. When is cardio enough? When am I gonna have done enough cardio? Am I not in shape? I do this and hit. I do this and high interval training. High intensity interval training. I always forget the second I. Is this why I'm independent and I didn't join the union? They didn't let me into the union because I couldn't spell things right? Because of one acronym? Really? This is why I have to go through this because I misspelled one acronym? I can't believe this. If I would have known this, I would have never used autocorrect. Jump. I made it. I'm almost there. I'm almost at the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm almost there. Why am I stuck? Oh. Hi. I'm dead now, aren't I? Why did I get stuck on that? Why did I get stuck? Well, on to Miles 3. Another jump, and now I know what to do. Previous Miles. It is me, Miles the Third. I know what to do now. It is to do the exact same thing that I just did, but not die this time. Are you proud of me, last 2 Miles? Are you proud of me? I have both of your memories living within me. Am I making you proud? Please say that I am. It'll make all of this worth it. Damn, now that I have 3 personalities inside of me, does that mean that I have to make 3 times as much money? Or will I be satisfied with just 1 paycheck? Or 2? Because now I have a second job of killing Billy. Oh god, do I have to get a 3rd job now? Oh jeez, oh man. I was barely making ends meet with my 1st job. Now I need a 3rd job? Oh man. Please make it stop. Please make it stop. Why do I need so many different of me inside of me? 1 is enough. Don't you agree, Wall Rider? Isn't 3 of me enough? I appreciate you trying to take me on an amusement park ride, but I'm good without it, thank you. In fact, it really hurts what you just did. I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't do that anymore. Okay? Okay, good. I'm gonna go back and kill Billy now, alright? Alright, this is what you want me to do too, right, Wall Rider? You don't like Billy either, do you? So I'm gonna kill him, okay? Good. I'll record his death for you so that we can watch it back on repeat. Good? Good. See, look how happy Billy is to die. Why are you upset with me? I did what you wanted. I did what you wanted, Wall Rider. This is what you wanted. This is why you brought me down here, right? You brought me down here, didn't you? I don't know anymore. I kind of suffered a lot of brain damage, Wall Rider, okay? So if you didn't bring me down here, then I'm sorry, but I cannot form coherent thoughts anymore because you keep hitting me. I can't think straight anymore. Oh no. Oh no, now I have a 4th person inside of me. Now I need a 4th job. Oh no, no wonder I'm in a horror game. Now I need 4 paychecks. Who has time to work 4 jobs? Get out. Thank you for that, brain. If I would have known that I was going to have to work 4 jobs by the end of this, I would have never come in the first place. You should have known better past me. If you would have gave me that objective at the beginning of this, I could have still worked my crappy 1st job as an independent journalist. Now I gotta do my other job. I'm gonna have to find a job as an art history major. I'm gonna have to find a job as a nutritionist. And now I gotta find a 4th job for the Wall Rider, who I am now carrying like a baby. Oh man, I'm not gonna have to give birth to him, am I? I don't know how that would work, but it would probably be really painful. Man. Actually, Wall Rider, if I give birth to you, then can you get your own job so that I no longer have to take care of you? Because I think 3 jobs is my limit. I'm pretty sure that 3 jobs is my limit. See, I'm practically dying under the weight of all of these responsibilities that I have to carry now. So if you wouldn't mind, could you get out of my body? I would appreciate it. I would appreciate it, because I think I'm gonna die otherwise. See, I'm going to die now because of this. I'm the host? Am I a game show host? Is that my fourth job? I guess not.